terms of how things are tracking. I will just note in the report on page 22, the time does talk about a completion in January 2024. We are experiencing a few delays, and we're due to give a formal update to the committee on that very shortly. But on that, we're talking weeks, not significant months. So just to kind of give some surety on that. And again, we'll bring that back to the committee for an update very shortly. But other than that, Your Worship, happy to hand back to you and to Mr. Bush to present his report. So,
thank you. Kia ora, Mike. Nice to see you there. Is there anything that you would like to add or point out from the process for this review?
Tēnā koe, Chair. Kia ora tātou te rangatira. Thanks for the opportunity to join. I do want to acknowledge the support we're having in this review from Doug, Melinda, Ian, and the comms team that you brought on. Extremely helpful. We're making good progress, solid progress. From a technical point of view, what I'll term the technical side, the operators, the civil defence people, emergency response management, the civic leaders, chief executives, we've spoken to all of those, so we've got those views. Where we're really at now is in terms of the engagement and consultation with mana whenua and with community. So all those pieces are in play. We were invited to the TKO last week, facilitated by Leon. Kia ora. Thanks for that. They were very clear on how they want to see that engagement occur. And we're up for that, obviously. We were also very conscious that, you know, they will be suffering engagement fatigue. There's other reviews underway at the moment, and I might say at the same time we have engaged with those other reviews. So under Sir Jerry Mataparai and his team, the National Review, we've been talking to them on 2 occasions, and we've also connected with the Flood Prevention Review, Phil Mitchell and his team. So we're very joined up around that stuff, sharing and caring and making sure that we don't do too much duplication. But going back to mana whenua, very keen for that face-to-face. We're planning that, putting it in place at the moment. They did state their expectation that one of the original members of our review team, Naiwi Tomoana, their expectation that he would lean into this and support and facilitate. So we're working through how that will occur. So that's all in play. In terms of the community engagement, as you well know, we have been conducting a community survey online. We've had between 900 and 1,000 responses. They are starting to peter out, but that's a great response. It'll be very helpful. We've extended that window to the 31st of December. As I say, it's starting to peter out, so it'll give us the opportunity to review those, understand the thematics that are coming through, and factor those into the review. Also very conscious of the fact that, you know, we are re-traumatising people as we go and ensuring that everyone we talk to, they know where to go for support, etc. And we are being as caring, compassionate and empathetic as we possibly can as we engage with everyone involved. So, yeah, we're making solid practice, and as Doug mentioned, the engagement with mana whenua to do it properly might push our timeline out by a few weeks. I'll just open up for questions. Kia ora.
Thank you, Mike. And thank you for your update on the process. We've got a really clear terms of reference and a process set up in place for you to be an independent observer and analyser of the civil defence system and what your view on the improvements could or should be into the future. So I'm actually not going to open it up for questions at this point. I think that you're very clear on your status of where the project is up to, which I really appreciate, as the rest of the committee does as well. And thank you for that work and appreciate that